That's it.
Stonehouse in. That's a nice drive from Norgrove. And it beats mid-off. Jemima Spence dives over the top of the ball and she picks up 4. That's a lovely shot from Abby Norgrove. Left arm over in the Thunder game. Come back to that in a second. That's clipped straight to mid-wicket though. Off the legs. Stonehouse in. Over the wicket to Adams. And that's driving through the offside. That's a player in form. Driving through the covers. McDonald Gay is after it. She's quick, but she's not quick enough.
McDonald Gay, and again, that's short, and that's pulled by McCacken for 4. That was a real drag down from McDonald Gay.
Short run, comes in and bowls again, and gone big over mid-on. Georgia Adams, now it'll be a couple of bounces, 1 bounce for 4. Here's Schofield pulled away by McGacken in front of square, and that's not going to be cut off. Well, they're big boundary square here.
That's driven by Adams down the ground, lofted, and that's going to be 4 again. As just 1 bounce.
Toss electing to bat first. Here's Schofield, bowls outside the off stump, and that's guided into the gap, and that should be 4. And it's beautiful placement, but it's also exquisite timing.
Put that down, so there's a chance for Adams. That's a big full toss from Miles, and that's got what it deserved from McCacken, who's this time McCacken down the wicket, and she's just driven that straight back over the bowler's head for 4. Miles needs to do something about this assault on.
You're right, there's so many teams just behind these two now. There's a real slog wide and mid-on. Well, a hoik, I should say a hoik, it's a bit better than this.
Bowl very much nowadays. That's another full toss from Miles, and Adams just helps herself. Hits that over mid-wicket for 4, and the Stars really have got some problems here right now. Miles in again, and McCacken down the wicket, hits that straight, and this could be going to the fielder at long on, and it is, and it's caught. So exactly what Kev was saying, McCacken may be getting a little bit ahead of it.
To bowl from the pavilion end, right arm over the wicket to George Adams, who's sweeping fine and sweeping for 4. Just a loosener from Bryony Smith, on leg stump, absolutely.
We've got Miles still from this end, left arm round. And that's cut away by Adams, and that's going to be 4 more, I think. It's beaten the field on the offside, and soon adds up. And Miles in again, and Adams turns out on the. Oh, that's a bit of hesitation. Oh, and that is a run out actually. It's a direct hit from square leg, and Elwes has run out at the striker's end.
It's left arm over the wicket to Adams, who's pulling well in front of square, and she's got all of it. It's going to go for 4 more through mid-wicket, a lot more rather than square of the wicket.
Gregory in again. This time she hits. Oh, and once again we've done the commentator's curse, I'm afraid. On
there's Bryony Smith with her off spin, operating from the pavilion end, and I was just excited by that extra cover drive from Freya Kemp.
She's in again now, and short this time. Adams is pulling, and she's pulled it straight to Cranstone. That's a massive wicket for Gregory and for the South East Stars. She played well that day. Played with good intent. She's cutting this time in front of square. Oh, the fielder's run past it. I think that's Bethan Miles out there, and she's conceded a boundary. That's a bonus one for the Vipers to make a bit more damage. She's down the wicket this time, and she's hit over the top of long on. That's a great shot.
Daniel Gregory bowls. Kemp drives. Oh, in the gap. Now, I don't think there'll be much of an applause here. Only from the rest of the crowd, the home crowd. That's a lovely shot. In the 33rd over here then. 50 overs aside, remember, as Kemp drives in the air. This is going to fall short. Oh, it isn't. It's gone for 6. Gone the whole way. Well, that ball just kept going. I thought that was going to fall short a deep mid-off. Commentary and staying over the wicket to Lindsay Smith, who's also left-handed edged past the keeper. It's going up towards 3rd, and that could go all the way. And it has. Fortuitous edge.
On the top of her mark, over the wicket. And Freya Kemp hit down the ground. And it's been caught by McDonald Gay. She holds out once again, Freya Kemp in the deep. 176 for 6 now.
Really good as well. Oh, and that's inside edge from Monaghan. She's just got it somehow down just past leg stump, and that's going to run away for a very fortunate 4. Smith in again. And Lindsay Smith down the wicket that time and misses, but so does the keeper. And that's going to run away for 4 byes. I believe it will be byes. Don't think there's been any contact on that.
Gregory comes in and bowls to Monaghan. Monaghan has got wrapped on the pad there, and she's out LBW, trying to work that away on the onside. Just really planted that front foot.
Stonehouse in again. And that time Southby drives it through the covers. This is going to pick up 4 runs.
Steadies herself and bowls to Southby once more. Slightly short. Southby cuts that away back on a point. Runs here. Now, is that going to go all the way? I think that it will. Yes, it does, and that's beautifully placed.
McDonald going round the wicket, and Smith pushes it in the gap on the offside for one, and that will be 50 for Lindsay Smith. A very, very useful contribution by the Vipers left-hander. Scores around.
Moves on the leg side. Smith hits it in the air. This could be caught deep mid-on, and it's a comfortable catch below us by Rhiannon McDonald-Gay, and that's the end of Lindsay Smith.
McDonald-Gay again into Southby, who's beaten there. Oh, in fact, it's bowled a level, most of them do.
Lee edges through to the keeper. Yes, that is. And that is the end of the innings with 254 on the board. This is the first time she's passed 50.
Yes, I think so.
I just double-checked that. Actually, it's true.
And then this time, and it's a brilliant catch. Bryony Smith, as I've just said, Lindsay Smith comes round the wicket to her, gets into her arc a little bit. It's a bit straighter than her previous deliveries.
Total 254 then. They'll pick up a bonus point as well. It's in the air, and that should be caught at mid-off, and it's a comfortable catch for Ava Lee. No, it's not Ava Lee. It is Abby Norgrove at mid-off, and that's a mistake from Chatley.
So Adams in. And that's cut away by Spence, and she's actually got a good heavy edge on that, and that's going to just trickle away to four down to third man. In again now. Spence this time goes for the little ramp over the keeper, and that's going to run away for 4 as well. And
frightened to do that. That's a little bit shorter. Cut away by Cranstoun. That's one of her shots. Backward a point. There's a chase on there, and it's gone for 4. She bowls. Low full test. It to mid on, and it's just wide. And it's gone for 4, just past the outstretched hand of Abby Norgrove.
George Adams then to continue from the pavilion end. Nailish Cranstoun's punished her over the top, and it's gone all the way for 4. A couple of bounces into the rope. Brilliant shot from Cranstoun. Adams in again, round the wicket to her. She's opted for the paddle this time. And there's 2 fielders in pursuit of that. Ava Lee is one of them and can't get there.
Around the wicket again. This time she cuts and she gets it between the 2 fielders that are there for that shot. And I think that's going to run away for 4. Yes, it will.
To Spence, who hits it uppishly, and it's out to deep square leg. Emily Windsor's underneath it and takes a good catch. She falls to her knees as Emily Windsor.
That's a full toss, but that could be another wicket. Schofield's picked, and she's picked it is. Schofield has picked out Freya Kemp on the deep mid-wicket boundary. She's reined herself in because of that, and Lee again, and this is, just chipped back, and is caught by Lee. That's just chipped back to the bowler.
The Western Storm made earlier on today.
Sparks definitely in the mix, aren't they, really? Lovely drive through extra cover, Ailish Cranstoun. That'll be 4. Windsor won't get there. She's the front main seamer here for the Vipers. Cutting is Cranstoun down to third. Always finds an angle, does Ailish Cranstoun, and that's a half-century. Here's Taylor from the pavilion. Oh, that looks close. LBW has to go. Chloe Hill has gone, stuck on the crease, kept a little low. In that area. Stonehouse goes big over mid-on. That's a good shot. Whoa, that's firmly struck. High over the head of Georgia Adams at mid-on. So 8th innings this. 128 runs at 18. That's struck well down the ground as well. That's 4 more.
Cranston down the wicket, and she's gone straight this time, and that's a good blow from Ailish Cranston. Perfectly straight.
There's Adams flights that. Cranston goes big and she's bowled. She's yorked herself. Oh, and she bangs the bat in her pads in frustration. Looks up in the sky, and Adams has done it again.
Smith round the wicket. That's short again, and Stonehouse has missed it and he's bowled. I don't think, not sure what sort of shot she was actually playing there. It seemed like a...
Warming those hands up. Getting ready. Slog sweep wrapped on the pad. That had to be out.
Yeah.
Straight delivery. It's not out of the question the way these two are batting. Oh, there's a big heave across the line. That's a good shot. And that's going out to wide mid-on for 4.
For the Stars. Full from Monaghan and slapped through extra covers. McDonald-Gay gets it wide of George Adams at mid-off, and they'll collect another boundary to the Stars. Monaghan needs to take this wicket sooner rather than later. She's in again and heaved into the leg side. She's hit it straight to Freya Kemp, who takes the catch. It's a brilliant end. They thought for a minute there that McDonald-Gay had cleared Freya Kemp at mid-wicket, but the cry of catch